Hola everyone, Vince here, and today in this video I'm going to be talking to you about the importance of owning your own name online. Yes, you can own your own name on Twitter, MySpace, Facebook, but the most important thing you need to own online now is your name. The internet is becoming a normal thing. It's become the centerpiece of everyone's lives. Everyone has the internet now. Mostly everyone has the internet now. In a couple of years, everyone will have it. Everyone will have access to the internet. It is the future. And while it's 2010, while some people don't have the internet, while most people don't use it in their everyday lives, you need to register your own domain. That's important, especially with your name. Now, a couple of people that I know, not personally, but most of us know them, I'm going to be telling you their stories of their website registering horror stories. So let's start off with the creative one. Many of you know the creative one, youtube.com/thecreativeone. He registered a website, and he registered the creativeone.tv. He registered that on April 2008, I believe. And then he didn't register daviddefranco.com, his real name. A week later, after the Creative One registered the creativeone.tv, another guy named David DeFranco, the same name as the Creative One, registered daviddefranco.com a week after the Creative One got the creativeone.tv. The Creative One passed up a chance to buy his own domain with his name. That's sad. That's a week gap that he could have bought it. He could have bought it, but he didn't. That's one story. Another story, Molly Wood from CNET. We all know Molly Wood, and she has her own website. It's not mollywood.com, but it's another website. I'm not sure of it right now on the top of my head. But if you go to mollywood.com, don't go to it. Please, just save yourselves. Don't go to it. If you go to mollywood.com, because I want to know more about Molly Wood, and I inferred to myself that she owned mollywood.com. But she didn't. It redirected me to a bad, nasty site. You better not go to it. Don't go to it. And you might be saying, Vince, you said don't go to it, and that means go to it. Don't go to it. mollywood.com. And it's sad. It's sad. Many people have names that have already been registered by other people, and they use them for bad stuff, like in the case of Molly Wood. I'm going to be talking to you. I just did. I'm talking to you about the importance of owning your own domain with your name while it's still early. I registered vincebarrow.com back in 2007, and you should register. You should register. It's easy. You just go on any domain registrar. Hover is the easiest one, but you can choose GoDaddy, but that's a complicated story. If you want something simple and easy to use, go to Hover. You can save 25% off your next Hover domain by using coupon code VINCE by going to hover.com/Vince or typing in VINCE at checkout. Wink, wink. Just register your own domain, okay? It's not that expensive. It's not that cheap. It's not that expensive. It is very cheap. I was about to say it's not that cheap. It's very cheap, and you won't regret it. You won't, because you won't know if you'll need a domain in 10 years. And it's good to have your own domain with your own name, because that just personalizes your website. People infer that your website is your name. It's just a natural thing. So that's about it. You need to register your own domain name with your actual domain, because in a couple of years, all these domains will be taken up. And especially if you have a common name, see if that domain is available. Because if it is, buy it. $11.25 on Hover. But that's just the importance of it. I just decided to talk about this topic because it's a very important matter. Because you won't know where you'll be in 10 years. You don't know if you'll need a website. If you don't need a website today, fine. Just register your domain. You don't need to build a website. Just have that domain so you can play around with it in the future.